rejuvenated Gaslamp Quarter in downtown San Diego. MLB The Show has baseball from Petco Park. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Colorado Rockies and the San Diego Padres. Alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and guys, the Padres played well in the series so far, winning the first two in this three-game set.
Yeah, and to sweep this team right here would be a huge momentum boost. It is not easy to sweep a series. I don't care if it's 3 games or 4 games. I think back to Bobby Cox. His big thing was you just want to win series. 2 out of 3, 3 out of 4. But when you have a chance to sweep a team, you have to take advantage of it.
Dinelson Lamet is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Raimel Tapia swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. You know what, D-Row? Nothing you'd like more than to win this one here. They've got a long roadie coming up, and they'd like to win this one to get themselves on an airplane onto a long road trip on a positive note.
You know this, Dan, as well as I do. 10-game road trip, a lot of packing involved the night before this one. They're going to have to find a way to stay focused, win this ball game, and get on a happy flight.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when the third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone's going to be awfully small today.
Count still at 1-2. Great afternoon for baseball here. 71 degrees, the temperature at first pitch. He'll try again, 1-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
First delivery to him. Lifted in the air out to left field. Pham comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
That is third. The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Next, here is Charlie Blackmon, and he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. His career numbers against this pitcher comes in with 6 hits in 19 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger.
And hold on now. That's a fair ball down the left field line. Should be at least a double. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's a pitch he'll look back on and relive tonight when he's lying in bed. A pitch away from posting a 0 in the first, and he makes a big mistake, and he pays the price. So now he's got to work on leaving him out there at second base.
Trevor Story steps in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out double right now, he's going to have to buckle down to try to keep this game scoreless.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More to come on MLB Network Sunday Baseball after this. Austin Gomber gets the start for Colorado in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Now at the plate here is Tucupita Marcano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Junior.
Throw over to first. Runner back standing. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting third, the third baseman.
Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
So now here is Manny Machado looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. This is just fair as it'll hug the line and head for the right field corner. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Batting fourth.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
So here's Will Myers, who comes into this one 6th in the National League in home runs.
Hey, Dero, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game, and actually, he hit one out of the ballpark in his last game.
Yeah, and I hear you talk about all the time they come in bunches for the power hitters, and that's certainly the case right here. Better be very careful throwing anything over the heart of the plate today.
He's set and the pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for this.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. These Rockies guys, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A ball and 2 strikes.
Count is 1 and 2.
You got to love that as a hitter right there. It doesn't happen much, but when it does, you have to find a way to take advantage of the count.
Myers over at second. Grisham is over at first with 1 away. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
That'll bring up Austin Nola. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run will score from second here as this is now a 3-0 game.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Now at the plate is Tommy Pham. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball, stranding the rest of those guys out.
And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet.
Into the box now, Dinelson Lamet. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll move on to the 2nd now at Petco Park. It's the Padres 4 and the Rockies nothing. Josh Fuentes to the plate now, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job 1 at bat at a time.
Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
And you can see why this team is in first place in the division. A solid ball club with good hitting and good pitching, and it's always key when you're playing interdivision squads.
And it's certainly looking like they're on their way to breaking out those Bruins. Still early, but their lead is already sizable.
One of the keys to sweeping a series is getting some runs and getting some runs early. Big lead early in this one, and it looks like their chances of a sweep look pretty good.
Curveball got him swinging for the 1st out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 7th, the left fielder, number
Now to bat, Sam Hilliard. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 0-1 the count. 2 out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Nope.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Tucupita Marcano. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Now batting. The shortstop.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado now. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Padres down in order, but they're in front 4-0. And now in the box, Jose Brasino. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate, Austin Gomber. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Now that's popped up. Machado waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the next to bat will be Raimel Tapia, 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. The bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail here 4-0.
Padres prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning, and this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average, and talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading up for the Padres.
Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Wil Myers. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Fuentes will wait on it. And very quickly, one gone.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
One out now in the San Diego third, and that brings up Trent Grisham. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Waiting on it is Tapia. 2 down.
Now batting.
So with 2 out and the base is empty, it's Eric Hosmer now.
Hosmer.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. McMahon gathers it in. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They lead it 4-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Colton Welker.
Colton.
In there, 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
To short. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
The right fielder.
1 out, base is empty, and that'll bring up Charlie Blackmon. First offering.
Hey!
Blackmon, or Chuck Nasty as he's commonly referred to. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
You know, most people would be surprised he took that right there because that looked like it was in his honey hole. He had to obviously be sitting on something else.
And that one yanked just foul. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They're down 4-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up Austin Nola.
The catcher, Austin.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Blackmon, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting. The left field.
Next to hit is Tommy Pham, who collected a base hit his first time up. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting. The pitcher, Dinelson.
Stepping in now, Dinelson Lamet. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Digging in now for San Diego, Tucupita Marcano. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. Giving chase is Tapia, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away. At the plate now, Fernando Tatis Jr. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Squeeze was on, but this one will get fouled. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. The tag gets 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 4 full. The Padres lead it 4-0. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The first baseman,
leading off the inning, it'll be Josh Fuentes, and they could use a spark from him here. As he lifts it in the air to right field. There to take it is Myers, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 24. Second base.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next. Here's the first pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. The batter will be Sam Hilliard. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
And he falls behind 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Down the left field line and deep. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball swung on and missed. And a great call there as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
The third baseman, Manny.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. Number 21 for him on the season as the Padres have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave after working just 4 innings, and this was not the kind of start he was looking for, I'm quite sure. Robert Stevenson is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Number 29, Robert Stevenson. Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Will Myers. He swings and grounds it to short. Story brings it in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The center fielder, number 2.
Next to hit, Trent Grisham flew out last time up. First pitch on its way.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. 5 runs, 9 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And this is inside and winds up hitting him, but he swings anyway, and that's the second out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Eric Hosmer is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Through 5 innings, it's the Padres 5 and the Rockies nothing. Striding in for the Rockies, Jose Brusino. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
And that's in there. Base hit. Throwing to second. Not in time. And he's in there with a double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their 2nd hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Brendan Rodgers will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Rodgers, a native Floridian. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the 1st out.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Standing in now, Raimel Tapia. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Myers going back to the track, to the wall, onto the party porch, and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now a 5-2 game.
That was a mistake with location, and he drove it out of here. I can't overstate how important this home run is, folks. It's not just the 2 runs. It's what he does to the guys in the dugout. 5-0 seems pretty desperate, but 5-2 is doable. That changed the whole feel of this game.
In now, Colton Welker grounded up the first baseline. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. 1 out, nobody on. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him before the strikeout.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side, taken in by Machado. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Padres 5 and the Rockies 2. Julian Fernandez enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 85, Julian Fernandez.
Striding in is Austin Nova. He flew out in his last AB.
For the Padres, the catcher, Austin.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Comes set with the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Blackmon is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Tommy Pham.
So here is Tommy Pham. It was a base hit last time up. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Hit on the ground out to short. Story scoops it up. And quickly there are 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a ball hit towards Story at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Padres down in order. They're still out in front, 5-2. In now for Colorado, Trevor Story. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. First pitch on the way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
The first baseman, number 8.
So now into the box is Josh Fuentes. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Grisham. Still going back. Gone!
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Now batting, the second baseman, Ryan.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the W. Joe Musgrove comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Into the box now, Ryan McMahon. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike. This year against right-handed pitching, McMahon brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
Into the box, Sam Hilliard. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. But the Rocks draw a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Padres 5 and the Rockies 3. Digging in will be Tucupita. Marcano is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Now here's the first offering. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Blackman is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, shortstop.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. He was a double play victim last time around. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
And in steps Manny Machado down the third baseline. Well, this is foul for the first strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Set to deliver the 0-1. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Hilliard will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Up next, Will Myers. He bounced out last time up. Set, here it comes. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Myers puts a good swing on it. This one's carrying well to left. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the... Stepping up is Jose Brusino. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The Friars are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Back goes Grisham. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall. And he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
Tim Hill is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. Brusino leads off second with nobody out. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And more importantly than earning the sweep, these guys have their sights set on winning the division. They're in first place as we speak, so closing out every win down this stretch is going to be huge.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
But coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out. Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. Raimel Tapia comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Runner at second here with 1 man out. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. The 0-2 once more. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate, Colton Welker, as the fastball was swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Weak grounder back to the mound. The throw will go to third. Too late, and he's safe at third. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
The 0-1 pitch.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Tyler Kinley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 40. Tyler.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in the outfielder, Trent Grisham. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Tapia is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now back, first baseman.
Next to stand in is Eric Hosmer. Flew out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now to the plate, Austin Nova, as he'll run up to bunt here, but misses for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Up next to the Padres.
Into the box, Tommy Pham. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch of the AB now. Hosmer is off at first with 2 away. And it's quickly 0-2. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
The 1-2. Rounded down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire. 1 left for San Diego, and it remains 5-3. No balls and a strike to count. Again, another foul ball. A pause and the 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Standing in now, Josh Fuentes. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
To the plate now, Ryan McMahon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And it's fouled away. Now this crowd right around 35,000 strong on their feet. Opposite field to left. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Keone Kela gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Number 27, Keone Kela.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first here will be in time to record the final out, and the Padres sweep the series and continue to set the pace in the division. 5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. San Diego jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dinelson Lamet gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Austin Gomber was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame for the victorious San Diego.